listening to our second horse race of the day. So if you don't have a card, take a look at your card, see which horse that you have in your hand, and keep an eye on that for here in just a second. But my name is Tynan Shadle. I'm the lead interpreter here at Washington on the Brazos. I'd like to welcome you to the Washington races put on by the Washington Jockey Club, or Washington on the Brazos. So the reason that we're doing this program is because this was the primary entertainment of the 1840s. In 1823, a racehorse named Eclipse raced a racehorse named Sir Henry. Eclipse was a northern horse, Sir Henry was a southern horse, and thus started the great North-South races. And these races captivated the attention of the nation, and horse racing became a sport akin to baseball of the early 20th century, a national pastime. And that national pastime spilled over into another country, the Republic of Texas. And so in the 1830s, the first mention of horse racing in Texas is 1832 at San Felipe de Austin, where Stephen F. Austin called home. And then tracks began to pop up all over the place, places like Columbia, Brazoria, Clarksville, Bastrop, and then of course Washington. Okay, so the Washington Jockey Club first pops up in 1838. They have advertised spring races for a $500 purse. Now that sounds like a lot of money, but in horse racing that is a very small purse. Eclipse and Sir Henry raced for $20,000 in 1823. You can imagine how much money that is today. There were purses as big as $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and side bets of even bigger than that. Sam Houston himself once placed a bet on a 32-to-1 odds horse for $1,000 and won $32,000 in one race. So there was a lot of money tied up in this. The reason for that, yes, gambling was very common, even though it was outlawed in the Republic of Texas, with the exception of horse racing. But there was also a noble aspect to this as well. We are doing our best to breed a good breed of horse to better benefit the people of the United States and of the Republic of Texas. So there's putting up these big purses so that they can have the best breeders come out and display their animals. Now, what we're going to do today, we have a quarter-mile track here. We're racing quarter horses. In the 1840s, they were racing mostly thoroughbreds, although in Houston, they were racing quarter horses as well. We have Iron Horse Guest Ranch here with us today, who have supplied our horses and riders. If y'all give them a big round of applause, please. Now, at the end of our race, there will be a meet and greet with the horses just across the road over near the red trailer. They'll be in the paddock there. You can go meet the horses and talk to them a little bit. Let me grab my sheet here. This is where you need to look at your card and see who you have. So we have Bendigo in the blue. Now, I need to mention that these are actually names of horses that raced here at Washington in 1845. So our animals are actually assuming an identity for this race. Autocrat is in the green. Paralee in the red. And Wild Bill in the yellow. Got a lot of Wild Bill supporters here. All right. So, a little bit. I am the main race judge. Adam is our secretary here. He's portraying Thomas P. Shepard. I'm Raleigh Autry. This is our distance judge. Distancing is like disqualified. He's got a red flag and a white flag. You see the white flag go up, everything's good. You see the red flag go up, not good news for one of the horses. Okay, so keep an eye on that. We also have stewards. So we have three stewards here. You'll notice they're wearing a white flower. According to the rules of the Richmond course in 1841, all stewards, to help with crowd control, would wear a white flower on their vest. And many of the Texas courses don't have their own rules. They're saying, we'll use the Nashville or the New Orleans or the whatever rules for our track. So we tried to recreate as best we can. You also see finishing posts here, just like you would have seen at the time. And then the posts with the red top on them, those are quarter poles, so that the riders know kind of where they're at on the track, because it can get kind of crazy when they're so focused. Okay, we'll go ahead and get our race started.
Red Rider.
How many laps?
Oh man, look at that coming up on the outside. I think that curve's going to catch him.
Green is so slow.
Sure did.
Yep. Lost it on the curve.
Don't tell
Come
me
on, Red, you can
Kathy
do
is
it.
going to win.
No.
That'd be a disaster.
Wow, look at that.